Again, this whole time my brain was like an intersection in Tokyo that just wants to. The light changes and I want to attack you for it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Belgian Jasper. If this is your first time in the channel, hit subscribe right now.
Interesting question. Maybe just because we've toured for decades, you know, like in prior bands, and we've done it so long, we just sort of know how to interact with other people. So I've never really noticed, thank you.
Look at that. Thank you.
I've never had an actual issue with people or with, you know, any cultural clashing. You know, sometimes we've toured with people that are assholes.
Yeah.
But that's just the individual.
Right.
You know? So usually we're pretty, just respect everyone's space and privacy, and, you know, we've rarely had any issues. We tend to get along more with bands from Europe. I think in this case, a bold statement maybe, but, you know, like real recognizes real in the end of the day.
Right.
So what the internet says across the boards, these guys were in a hardcore, this, that, they're American, they're from New York, I've read it all.
Right.
At the end of the day, I just feel, you know, it's as simple as that. Real recognizes real. And,
right.
You know, it's not just us. There's plenty of bands from America that just put effort and put care and are just, you know, real about what they do. And that's what I care about. You know, I know why we do what we do and why we want to do it.
Right.
You know, why we want our trajectory to lead us in this path. And, yeah, you just have to sort of ignore all of that.
Yeah.
I see insane similarity in ways, but we've gotten a lot of backlash, and I feel like the backlash are from people that, again, I'm the youngest, well, not at this point, but at one point I was the youngest one in this band, and I've always been the baby of the group. Now I'm 45, so I feel like a lot of people with this opinion and that view these scenes as total opposites just are younger and weren't around and don't understand the relevance of hardcore and punk. You know, like, we met Marduk guys early on, and, you know, within 5 minutes you're talking about Warzone, Murphy's Law. Morgan knows Todd Youth, who passed away, and, you know, there's a connection there. Mm-hmm. I've spoken with Fenris about Crumbsuckers, and, you know, it's a name drop fest, but pardon the names, it pertains to the question.
Right.
A lot of these guys are older and grew up with this music, and punk rock and hardcore are pretty fucking important, you know, like bands that have been around for a long time, the Ramones, Bad Brains, Misfits, you know, like this all filters into what made metal dirtier, you know?
Yeah.
Fast forward, New York hardcore specific and black metal, the similarity I see, it's like 90s black metal. It's the Scandinavian scene, shit going on in Norway. Like, you know, it's relatable in the sense where you have a bunch of unhappy people and you have a lot of violence, you know? Right. It's the same over here. Different players, different results, different, you know, this, that, the other thing, but you have gangs here, you have street people, and you have, you know, misfits and outcasts that sort of bond over this shit musically. And, you know, again, it was a bit different, but it wasn't, because we got into hardcore through metal, you know?
Right.
You see Agnostic Front play with Morbid Angel, something like this, you know, like Agnostic Front Obituary Tour, Cannibal Corpse, Malevolent Great, you know, like these things. This was what opened the doorway to, oh, this is the underground here.
Right.
This is cool, and we had that underground. We did, you know, it wasn't Bergen or Oslo. So, yeah, to me, that violence is the connection, and we grew up in that. You know, I'm from Jamaica, Queens. Rafe is from New Jersey, Union, New Jersey, which he's older than me, so you can imagine 80s, 90s, you know, smoking crack and fighting. A lot of shit, you know, he's got a wild story too. So,
right.
Yeah, that is how I see it connects. you know, lyrically, aesthetically, musically, it's a completely different beast. You know, geographically, that's sort of how the world works. Things are
Right.
different, and I've never felt that we needed to fit into that aspect of it. You know, like we're from New York, we do what we do, we're influenced by what we're influenced by. You know, which is amazing when there's backlash that, you know, we sound the way we sound. It's like, so if we tried to emulate another sound, we would get torn apart anyway. So
Right.
it's like it's a lose-lose. You just have to like go through the crowd.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never felt we wanted to fit in sonically. To a degree,
Yeah.
there's an element of influence, but overall, you know, I feel New York is very heavy in our sound. I didn't want to do this. He sent me this. He was like, I want to do something with the New York hardcore logo, like a crucified skinhead.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, fuck no. It's I want to distance myself from it because
Right.
I did. We sort of just I had like a weird chip on my shoulder. We were all like just under scrutiny, you know.
Yeah.
And when I saw the design that he made with the sights, I was like, wow, this is fucking great. You know, the crucified skinhead. He wanted Valnor loves. I don't know if you know him. It's an art
Yeah.
firm, whatever he likes to call his thing, that Metastasis in Paris. He's done everything for us, and he's always towing the line and trying to like press buttons and be controversial. And
Yeah.
he knows my connection to
The scene.
DMS,
Yeah.
and really wanted to use the skinhead angle, and I'm like, let's not do that. Although it's a part of our history, it's just not now. You know?
Yeah.
So we win with this. I think so. I mean, like, I care to a degree. We care, you know.
Right.
But that's just our skin is, you know. But at the end of the day, we don't really give a fuck, and
Right.
we never have, you know. So yeah, that might be just coming from a big city, you know. Maybe not New York specific, but
Yeah.
you know. I say so. Yes. You know, our relationship with Relapse is always great. I don't have a bad thing to say about them, but I think they wanted commercial success out of us,
Right.
and we wanted to be on a heavy metal label, and you know, be a heavy metal band. And there was just a miss there for us. You know, the guy that signed us to Relapse left Relapse on our second album to head Season of Mist in America. So there's always this. I want to go back to,
Right.
you know,
The people you like and the trust.
and it's not a jab, you know, like Relapse did a lot for us, and I love them for that. But I just felt like that label took a different path, you know, and they need to stay in business. I understand it. We found a home that was definitely more fitting for us at this point in the game. We've been playing all new stuff because I feel we're just not like a legacy band, you know. I feel us coming out, playing in front of new crowds, it's important for us to deliver our newest creation or our latest work because it's the most passionate, you know. We've had time to
Right.
dwell in past, you know, in the past and play those songs, and we're just at a different stage. Everything is at a, you know, where it is now, and this is the current representation of us. So 30-minute set, we feel it's important to just deliver all new songs and
Okay.
show you where we're at.
It's Black Anvil 2.0 today.
Yes. It's actually really good.
Because you told me you're a coffee snob, so
Yeah, it's very, very good.
good,
Very
good.
coffee.
Glad to hear that.
I don't know about the weird shit you're drinking. See, it's all right. It's not great.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.